morning, beautiful souls. Happy Sunday to you all. I'm not on video, obviously, because I'm still in bed. I'm still in my jammies, having me cuppa and me fruit and whatnot and stuff. But I felt so pulled to just do a video, an audio video, if you will, and maybe help some of you out there gain a bit of a broader perspective on a few things, because I have been absolutely inundated with beautiful souls who are experiencing a lot of contrast at the moment, and this contrast typically has to do with other people. So this can be their lovers, this can be their friends, this can be their families, can be co-workers, anybody who you tend to have a soul connection with. And because we're going through this massive shift at the moment with this super full moon, and you will, if you've seen my last videos and my last lives and stuff, Spirit have been saying that we're going to come into heavier times where we are going to be co-creating with other people. And that type of energy can be very overwhelming, especially if you're a natural introvert, or you have social anxiety, or you have had so much damage done to you in the past that you just don't trust anybody, or maybe you just have low self-worth and you just sort of put up with stuff and people's behaviors and all that sort of stuff because you feel like you have no other choices or options or anything like that. But I wanted to do a video and let you know that that's all one big massive false belief system within you. And at the moment, all I can really encourage everybody to do is to come back to self. The reason why I'm doing this is I've been inundated with, like, especially on the PTV lines, because people just have a question, they ring up, and I've also had friends reaching out and they're really disheartened or hurt or frustrated or annoyed about people around them and their behaviors towards them. Now, it's going to be so dependent on each and every person. Your own dynamics is going to be very different. It's going to be totally up to how much you yourself is self-actualized and emotionally mature, mentally mature, all that sort of stuff, and vice versa for the other people that you're dealing with. But I'm more targeting those people who are at the receiving end. You're on the receiving end of other people's less than behavior. So this can come up as judgment. It can come up as competition, competitiveness. It can come up as jealousy. It can come up as it's all your fault. It's all your fault. And that's why the other people are behaving the way they are and all that sort of stuff. Like I say, it's all circumstantial, and I get it. I get it. From a broader perspective, I would just really love to encourage all of you to ask yourself one important question right now. And that is, what is this dynamic trying to show me? Because it doesn't matter what you're doing in life, what choices you make and what decisions you make, you are manifesting into your reality evidence of where your current vibration and energy is. You'll always hear me say, you don't get out of life what you do, you get in life who you are. So if you're having really contrasting experiences right now with people, especially around you, that's what I'm going to focus on, those who are in your immediate physical field, I would encourage you to look at the behavior and how you guys are rendezvousing together and ask yourself, what is this trying to show me? For example, and this is, once again, everybody's going to have their own circumstances, but one experience, one lady I had to help last night, she got very overwhelmed. She met somebody and had an instant connection, and it was only like a month ago, so obviously it was very fresh and raw, but she felt that instant connection. And she actually asked me as to why this person wasn't texting her, wasn't communicating with her. Does he really like her? And she starts, his behavior towards her instantly made her start questioning herself. What's wrong with her? Why are they doing that? And all that sort of stuff. If I was in that lady's position, I would look at the situation and you have to see it for what it is. We always teach people how to treat us. So if that's how they're acting and behaving, and that's the amount of effort that they're putting into any type of connection. I mean, it's a bit hard. I'm feeling a bit gentle on this one because obviously they only met him a month ago, so it's just all fresh, raw, and probably still in Hornyville, I don't know. But if someone's not contacting you, what that's actually doing, if you turned it back and said, what is this trying to show me? You would come back to a more emotionally mature space, energetic vibration, and you would say to yourself, wow, thank you, because you not texting me, you not rendezvousing with me is actually showing me what your intention is. Because actions always speak louder than words. And you might go, well, thank you. Now I realize that I am worth more, or I want more solid communication with somebody. If I'm meeting someone, it doesn't matter on what vibrational, whether it's just, on a platonic level, whether it's a work level, whether it's a romantic level or whatever, that person's behavior is showing you what is more ideal for you, because that's going to be in touch with how much you feel like you're worth. If you are tolerating, putting up with, settling for energy around you, whether this is co-workers and how they speak to you, whether this is new love interests that, are wishy-washy in and out and all that sort of stuff, whether it's you're in a beautiful relationship and you're just not connecting on some type of level, like no matter what the contrast is specifically, it is showing you something about yourself. This super full moon is all about us at the moment and the lessons that we're learning and how we can alchemize it and embody something different and move forward from there. It does get tricky when you're co-creating with others because you do have to take other people into consideration to a certain degree. But at the end of the day, rather than get into a really negative mental space or emotional jail as a result of the actions, behaviors, and choices and decisions of another person, come back to self, come back to you, and ask yourself those important questions. How does that make me feel? Write it down if you have to. If you know how it's making you feel, you can do something very proactive to either mentally or emotionally or physically shift it into a higher vibration. I'm not saying you're going to go from worry, concern, and agitation and annoyance to, oh man, it's cool, it is what it is and all that. I'm not saying that, but I'm really encouraging everybody under this energy right now to honor your worth and to ask yourself, what is this trying to show me? What it's trying to show you is what it is that you actually do want. The worst thing that anyone can do right now is to try to figure other people out. Try to come up with ideals or reasonings as to why other people are doing what they're doing. That's not your job. Your job right now is to take a look at yourself. Know that you fully deserve to receive good in all ways, that you deserve to receive transparency and authenticity and communication in all ways, that you deserve to be treated in the same way that you treat others. And if not, if you're expecting someone else to change their behavior and their processes and their ways of doing things to suit you, to please you, you are setting yourself up for failure anyway, because what you're doing is you're developing more codependent connections and relationships. So if you go back and watch my previous couple of lives, I've touched on it. The importance of getting to know yourself right now, and always, but I'm speaking about the current energies. You need to take the time to get to know yourself. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? Constantly praise and talk positively about yourself when it comes to your strengths, but also have a look at those vulnerabilities, those weaknesses, and ask yourself, how can I shift this into a high vibration? Do I need to get a reading? Do I need to read a book? Do I need to get some knowledge? Do I need to take some time out for myself? What do I need for me right now? It's really, really important, because you are the creator of your own reality. You will be, do, and have everything in your own reality, what you project out there. I know it's not easy to turn off the tap about what other people are doing, what they're thinking, who they're seeing, and all that sort of stuff. It's human nature. It's human nature, but if you're going to let it consume you and you're going to have it, totally control your life, we're heading into dangerous waters. And I speak from experience. Everybody that I've spoken to that have come to me this week, I can totally empathize, because that was me 20 years ago. Very vulnerable, very weak, very insecure, didn't feel like I deserved anything, very unworthy, very ugly, all that. I was all that. So I am basically preaching now what I have practiced over the last few years. And you really need to know how much you're worth and how much you deserve. And you really, really, really need to start releasing any form of guilt and apology. And if someone's telling you that you're acting a certain way and you know that you're not, you gotta not have to justify yourself to anyone or anybody at the moment. That's another big thing. So we are shifting into better co-creative experiences with different people on all different levels right now. If who you're rendezvousing with right now isn't a willing participant, isn't willing to work with you, isn't willing to find a stable grounding place to move forward and to start rebuilding, so to speak, because like the live said yesterday or the day before, whenever I did it, we are all starting from scratch right now, basically in energy. So are you going to make the choice for yourself to continue to rebuild on sandy foundation that has the potential of turning into quicksand and failing on you? I hope not. I really, really don't. I really hope not. All I can do right now is to encourage you that, maybe a lot of people have to have a teaspoon of cement and harden the fuck up. I don't know. But I don't want to be that harsh. But, come on, guys. Get a little bit realistic and know that this life is your journey. It is for you. And it's time that we learn new ways, not to allow the outside world to influence us or bring us down or impact our life, when the reality is that we're in a massive time of empowerment, and you are the creator of your own reality. So you are choosing to either create more instability, more uncertainty, more sloppiness, more wishy-washiness, all that into your life, by accepting other people's behaviors and choices and decisions that they make towards you. Or you can take that contrast and go, well, I want someone who actually shows interest and asks me certain questions about myself and gets to know me, and put that down on your desire list. You can take certain situations. I won't say names. I won't speak out of school, but the other day, someone said something to me, and I said, remember what you said a few months ago? I don't want people calling me up and telling me all their problems. I want a happy, positive life. I don't want, them to constantly ring me and tell me their problems and not do anything with it and bring me down and all that sort of stuff. So that energy was projecting. I don't want that communication. And now that communication isn't coming in, and now that they're not getting that communication, that the person that was contacting them is actually turning to other sources and has been steered away, the energy that no longer is being spoken to has had to face some type of rejection wound or abandonment issue, because it's actually very much saddened them that they're not being spoken to by such people. So I don't even know whether that made sense. And I really don't like talking out of school, but it's real life. It happens. And so nothing's actually going wrong. Everybody's actually, that energy actually manifested exactly what they wanted. But then when they got what they wanted, by not being burdened by other people's, weakness or issues and problems that they have no intention to fix, that felt like a loss as well. So these are all the kind of dualities that are at play right now. And there is only one solution, you guys, and that's to come back to yourself. Come back to yourself and ask yourself, what is this trying to show me? What have I got going on within my vortex, my energy? Why is this hurting me so bad? Go back to the live a couple of weeks ago when I was saying to everybody, I didn't get online for a couple of weeks because I had to give everyone the airtime, because you need to feel the emotion to heal it. You cannot escape that. You've got to feel it. Anger, resentment, frustration, annoyance, anger, sadness, pining, mourning, loss, everything. You need to feel it. It's great to acknowledge it and say, I'm feeling really sad right now, but you need to feel it. And the only way that you can feel it is that if you recluse a little bit, take some time out for yourself, see a specialist or a trained practitioner or a therapist or a healer or something. Whatever it is, it's just being proactive in shifting that and feeling it to heal it. And then when you actually do feel it and you transmute that energy, you will come up with your understanding and your knowing as to why that didn't work out, why they behaved the way they did, why it's all happening on a cognitive level. And then you'll understand as to why you had to make the choices you did, or why some people are the way they are. And you honestly reach a more unconditional space. So you're not hating on someone else and you're not judging someone else, but most of all, you're not judging and being mad at yourself. So big topic, I know, big topic. I just had to voice that out loud because, like I say, I can basically count on both hands the amount of people that have approached me over the course of the last few days in relation to co-creative connections. The reason why is that even if there's someone from the past or someone that you've met recently or anything, if they're meant to be in your life, they will be. There's no such thing as right or wrong, or is that the person, is it not, or whatever. It's all alignment. The better you feel, the better you'll attract, the better you'll get. If it's not the person that's causing the contrast, it'll definitely be someone better, especially if you reach for more. It's law of attraction. So at the moment, try to take the responsibility off other people to change, to make you feel better. You are wasting your precious time. You need to come back to self and go, hey, Danielle, whatever your name is, what can you do right now that will make you feel better? Move your way up that emotional scale. Go check out the last live. I spoke about that then. Otherwise, if you keep doing what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. And I know a lot of you just want to be loved. You do. You just want really great friendships. You just want brand new experiences. You want to shop from the nice part of the store. You want to go out and feel the ease and the grace and the fulfillment I know you're craving fulfillment, but you need to create it for yourself. Craving and creating, two different spectrums. I'm here to help you create it. Was Rome built in a day? No, it wasn't. Linear time is an illusion. You've got all the time in the world, so please don't use time as an excuse or other people as an excuse for you to not do the work right now, for you not to move forward, for you not to feel it, to heal it, and experience much better in your life. So please know that I'm always thinking and praying for you guys. Spirit basically say if you can just release the resistance and get out of your own way just for a little bit, they will help you. They're trying to help you, but you've got to get out of your own way. You need to know that you deserve to receive good in all way, you guys. But at some point, you've just got to let go of any guilt, of any false belief system that you owe anybody anything, or that other people need to change to make you feel better. You're setting yourself up for disaster. So dream big, keep dreaming big, and let go of any small thoughts about yourself. Time to see yourself succeeding now. If you need help creating, let me know. You're just so much more powerful than you realize, eh? It's safe for you to be powerful. So make a choice, even if you just choose to surround yourself with positive people. More positive situations. And if it's negative, then just say, what's this trying to show me? You'll be on your way. You'll be on your way. So anyway, that's my rant. Hope it helps somebody. And yeah, I'm hoping you all have a wonderful Sunday. All right, I'll see you again soon, guys. Bye.